Hey guys, I'm up at Lake Daniell's today. I've walked into Lake Daniell's hut and I'm staying here for the night. Raining outside, it was raining the whole time I was walking up, but there's an all-weather track from the car park out at Marble Point all the way to the hut, so you can always get up here even if it's raining, and also get out again. Obviously that's the more important thing. Yeah, so I'm staying here overnight and then I'll walk back out tomorrow and jump in the car and drive back to Christchurch. I'm just making myself some lunch at the moment, and I think I'm the only person in the hut tonight because I was the only person with the booking, but there might be some people turn up later in the afternoon, so we'll just have to see. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just be doing a bit of hut activities, showing you what I do when I get to the hut, the kind of stuff that I do when I'm here. So normally I have crackers and salami and cheese for lunch, but I'm having backcountry meals. I've got a cooked breakfast here, like a one-serve cooked breakfast. The reason I'm having that is because I've got a few that are running out. Like I have a big stash of them at home, and some of them are like coming to the end of their storage life. So I'll just have to use them on the next couple of tramping trips I go out. And so I've had this one before. It's okay. It's not fantastic. Not one of my favourite backcountry ones. But what I'll do is I'll make it up, and then I'll actually show you what it looks like when it's reconstituted. Yeah, and then I'm thinking about making a series of videos about backcountry meals, and you know, so you can see what they look like. And I'll try all of the different freeze-dried companies, because there's a whole pile of freeze-dried manufacturers now. Backcountry is the most common. You'll find them all over the place. They sell them in supermarkets, the warehouse, I've seen them before, you know, proper outdoor shops. Yeah, so what this basically needs is 250 mils of water, so like 1 cup of water, and then you give it a really good stir, and I also give the packets a shake, and then you leave it for at least 10 minutes, and then that gives the water time to reconstitute everything. I've got a measuring cup that comes with my MSR wind burner, so I'm actually going to use that, because this one in particular, I had it once before and I put too much water in and it was very watery, and it's really disgusting when it's watery. So I'll just pour the right amount of water in there. So one of the things with these MSR wind burners is they've got this thermal sleeve around the outside, so you can pick it up, but you still have to watch your hands because it's quite hot. Okay, so that's one cup of water, and then you just basically rip the top off. It's got a perforation on both sides, and you just rip in between the 2 points. And so that's what it looks like inside the bag. Bizarre looking. Yep, pour your water in. They might have worked on this, because the last time I had this it didn't look like this, it looked different. So like maybe this is like maybe they've been working on it, making it better, like more palatable. Yeah, so when you make these freeze dries, you want to get right into the corner and really dig in there, because lots of the flavouring sits in the gusset at the bottom, and if you don't get it, like the stuff can be quite bland, and then you get down to the bottom of the freeze dried packet and it's like really strong. Yeah. Yeah, so just give it a bit of a, and then there's a ziplock on the top that you just do, and then what I normally do is give it a bit of a shake as well. Just make sure that ziplock is closed or it will spill out and it's really bloody hot. And then you just put it aside for 10 minutes. I'll come back in 10 minutes time when it's ready and just basically show you what it looks like. So it's been about 10 minutes now, and what you want to do is you want to actually have a look, and because what you might need to do is you might need to add some more water to the freeze-dried meal. You just want to like give it a bit of a toss around, and this isn't too bad, but I think it could use a little bit more water. So what I'll do is I'll put about another 40 litres of water in. Just a very small amount. Because that's one thing with the freeze-dried meal is you really you want it to be fully reconstituted. You don't want it to be half done, because it'll make you sick. It'll obviously take water out of your stomach to try to reconstitute it once you've actually eaten it, and like it'll make you sick as a dog, yeah, or very thirsty at least. Yeah, so I'll just leave that for another couple of minutes and then that'll be ready to go. And I'll show you what it looks like once I have it ready to go. Right, so the meal's been sitting long enough now, so it's all ready to eat. And so you've got two options here. So what you can do is you can just eat it straight from the bag, which is what I normally do, or you can stick it into like a bowl or a container. These backcountry meals are actually quite good. They've got like a perforated gap there where you can actually tear them down to a bowl size. And so that's what I tend to do when I'm eating them. I'll tear them down to a bowl and then just eat them from there. And so that's what the contents look like when they're reconstituted. Yeah, so that's what it looks like in the bowl. So it's got bits of beef in it, and egg, hash brown potato, and also tomato. Normally they're fine without any salt or pepper, but you can put salt and pepper in to pip them up, or like maybe some hot sauce. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not my favourite of the meals, but it's definitely tasty. Yeah, I have a few that like I really prefer. This would be good for like a breakfast meal or dinner. If you wanted to have like breakfast for dinner, lunch. I normally find the 2 people serves are far too big for me, so I tend to use these single serves. That's normally enough for like a dinner. If I have a single serve and like some kind of like a cup of soup or a summer soup, like that is normally enough for me at night time. Yeah, so and the consistency is pretty good. So it's got the right amount of water in there. You have to be real careful to put the right amount of water, because this one in particular, if you put too much water in and it's watery, it's really disgusting. You should give it a go next time you go out. Yeah, be good for sharing. A 2 serves shared between 2 people for breakfast. Be plenty of food. Yep. And it's not bad after you've been walking for a couple of hours. Nope. Wash it down with your tea or with your orange drink. Beauty. So yeah, that was the Backcountry Cuisine cooked breakfast. That's nicer than the last time I had it. The last time I had it was probably about 5 or 6 years ago. Sorry, I had it about 5 or 6 years ago, and everything was like crumbled up and all mixed up together. That's much nicer now. The egg in it is like in little cubes of scrambled egg. It's actually really good. Yeah, I'd probably give that 7 out of 10. Yeah, nice for breakfast. Yeah, a good lunch or like dinner if you wanted to have it for dinner. Yeah, excellent. I'd eat that again. So as I was saying, I plan to do a whole series of videos about freeze-dried food. And so what I'll do is I'll try some different companies, some different variety of meals from the different companies. Much the same, show you what they look like before you constitute them, after the water's added, give you a rating on it. Yeah, so come back and there should be some more review of meals soon.